Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Rye. Let me holler real quick. It's very important that you get your emotions in check, that you don't allow anyone to have that power over you, that they can get you out of character. Your inner peace and your calmness is going to win battles, but more importantly, it's going to keep you out of battles that you don't need to be into. So it's a two-way street. You're going to win battles by keeping your composure and keeping your emotions in check, and you also aren't going to get anything that you don't need to get into. There's a lot of people that talk themselves into things and talk themselves out of things, and you need to know how to do both. So that's the difference, know how to talk your way out of a situation, and know how to weigh, if you already in something, you know how to get out of it, because you don't need to crash and lose your cool. Because the people that you're dealing with, they live for this. They don't care. If they lose it all and they lose their life, God forbid, or they go to jail, they hurt someone, hurt themselves, they don't care. That's what they wanted. They don't have anything going for themselves, as sad as it sounds. And not because they're not good enough. They don't want to. They don't have the drive. You are trying to get that degree, or you trying to get that scholarship. You trying to become a singer, you trying to become an artist, you trying to become an actor, actress, so on and so forth. You got dreams and aspirations, so you can't let anything or anyone derail you off of that path. So keeping calm, keeping emotions in check is very important, because like I said, when you don't allow that, it's gonna bounce off you. They're gonna try, but you're not going to allow it. You're not gonna let it seep in, and that's the difference. I get it. It's a lot when there's a lot of things gnawing at you, but you have to keep that in check, because you know what it can do to you, and you know what it can do for you. So you know that you might get into something and there might not be no coming out of it. And even if you do, you might be badly wounded, or you might lose it all. And that's not a gamble that you want to take, because you don't know until it's all said and done. So when you let that take control, you're not in control anymore. You're not driving the ship anymore, and that's dangerous. You're not driving you're not steering the wheel. You're not driving it. The car is moving on its own, and you're not behind the wheel. You in the car, but you ain't the one controlling it, and that's dangerous, because that person, or you yourself, or that thing is liable to do anything, because you're not in control anymore. You gave that up. You now have severed that. So mind, body, and soul is important that you keep control of everyone. You remember, you can't control what everybody else is doing, but you can't control what you're doing. You control what you get into, and what you engage in. As crazy as it sounds, as cliche as it sounds, simply do not engage, and you won't even have to worry about it. Now, that don't mean they ain't gonna try it, but you're not allowing them to even get into what you're trying to do. So that's the difference. But hey, it's Rye. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you, family. We're growing, family. Woo woo. And you got this, homie. It's already yours.